That's it.
Hello.
We are live.
Welcome to 2026. It's our first episode of the year.
Welcome back to our lovely new set, also known as the
It's
stage.
a bit different, isn't it? Yeah.
When gear gets reallocated around the building, it's like, we have to make do.
Yes, so we are on the stage of Dunamis Church at the moment, so this will be a little home for a little while.
A little home
while.
away from home for the
Little home
next
away.
however long.
You guys have like one brain cell and it's all working together. That's so funny.
Until we get the nice tap on the shoulder to say, hey, I need a new home.
So we get our own room.
Yes.
Well, right now it's chill,
Yeah.
but we do have eventual plans
Yes.
for a new home. It's just that'll take a little bit.
It's going to take a bit of time,
money, probably.
money.
So right now,
Yeah.
this
Time and
is-
money, that's two very, very ideal things that would be ideal if we had them.
Yes.
It's expensive.
So yes, welcome back, guys. You know, we're super keen to go deeper and further for this podcast. And when we caught up a little while ago to talk about the goals and what we want for this podcast,
Yeah.
and I think we're on the same page when we want to go big, and we want to go big only purely and only for the reason of wanting to bring Jesus to you guys, yes, but to youth all across the state, all across the country, and then, God allowing all across the world, and even to young adults. There's a very specific pool of people that we try and reach, that we try and bring Jesus to, and we're setting those goals. And what are some of those goals for this year, Zach?
What are some of the goals? I've forgotten. Mental blank. This is what
I
you.
was only joking about the brain cell comment.
No, he didn't forget it.
Nah.
So we have subscriber goals, we have follower goals as well. And do you remember what number we wanted to reach by the end of this year?
Was it 1,000?
It was
If that's 1,000, yeah,
yes.
Wow.
100 by the end of term one.
Listening in class
Yes,
for
you were
once in my whole
listening.
life.
Yes. So by the end of this year, we want across TikTok, across Instagram, across YouTube, 1,000 followers, 1,000 subscribers. It would be nice on Spotify or Amazon, to have those 1,000 as well. But TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, the three main things that we want to have 1,000 on, because that means more people are tuning in, more people are hearing about Jesus. And, it trickles down and more people are hearing about us and hearing about that we talk about Jesus and bring good advice and bring good perspective through the lens of God to you guys. That's what we want.
Yeah. Yeah. So we're going to up our social media content this year. We'll have someone, not mentioning any names or pointing them at all, in charge of our social media from now on. So,
I'm just kidding. From now on, he says this as if I haven't been from the
yeah,
very
she's been very behind
Or
the scenes.
officially now.
Or officially, easy to tell.
Or officially now on.
But then Kat will also be joining us as co-host on every episode going forward.
Yeah. Because it is kind of obvious. Obviously, we are small time. At the moment we are small time. We don't have many people watching us, but this is how, you're big creators. I reckon that street preacher, I forget his last name, but Stuart Kitchniff or something like that. It's how Jordan Peterson started. It's how
Elevation started.
It's how Elevation
them.
started. It's how anyone started. Starting off small and then getting bigger and bigger, which was what we want. And a lot of people want to go bigger for money. They want to go bigger for fame, for more recognition, but that's not us. Those things will come along. It's like when God brought fame, wealth, and wisdom before Solomon. Solomon chose wisdom and got all those other things anyway because he followed what God wanted. And it was just what we want to do. And I know these things will come along eventually, but the main thing and the only thing is that we want to preach Jesus to you guys.
Yeah. Yeah. So 1,000 by the end of the year, 100 by the end of the term.
That'd be cool.
It's doable, especially if everyone goes out, tells all their friends at school,
Yeah.
Yes.
which we do have.
We do.
We do have a topic night on that coming up
Yes, we do.
soon.
It's like 2 or 3 weeks, right?
It's not the next live. It's live after that. So 4 weeks, a month away.
I was one off.
But it also brings us up to our next point. You guys, if you saw the socials before this live, would know what's going on. If you've seen all the videos that were put up, we have a new series that starting next week. And our first two hosts of that are these two. I was busy running around setting up.
No.
I was busy setting up the live stuff in the background.
Us? What? No.
And
You're
it's
I'm just kidding.
Who are we?
and it's deep dive. We made a decision when we met for lunch back in January that
Back in January.
Still
January. No, it's still January now.
Back earlier in January.
Back earlier in January.
Zach needs a nice latte.
Yes, Zach needs sleep as well, but that's a different story altogether for another time.
Sleep, what's that? We have children.
Yes, but yeah, we made the decision that we're going to expand deep dive into their own separate series within the podcast. So every second week, so they're not live weeks. So next week is the very first episode of Deep Dive.
Yeah, and the difference is Deep Dive is not going to be live.
No, there may be some podcast episodes you might have to spot the difference between us live and us pre-recorded, but there might be some episodes coming up in the next couple of months.
So yes, because this one is pre-recorded, or because not this one, because our deep dives are pre-recorded, we will in fact be wearing the same clothes 2 weeks in a row, but we're not actually because it'll be a different day.
Yes,
Because
Exactly.
we
but
film
we'll
a pre-recorded episode the same day we film the live one.
we will overlook that part for now because
Yeah.
we're in the very
you'll know
early
that I
stage.
wear the same like 4 outfits 24/7 anyway.
Yeah.
You see me out in public, I'm wearing the same outfit I wore on Sunday. It's not a big deal. It's just me. I'm not flashy when it comes to fashion.
Yeah.
I
And
wear what I'm comfortable with, and what I'm comfortable with is having 20 black shirts and 20 pairs of leggings.
and you'll see me next week in the Deep Dive rocking the jorts, you know?
Shorts. That word is so
The dad shorts.
Yeah.
shorts.
Yeah, as we go, we'll learn all the changes. So bear with us, especially for deep dives. It's going to be a bit of a learning curve for all of us.
Yeah. And
Some more than others, but
one difference. There's one minor difference that with the, and I don't know if we talked about this or not, but I felt it was important to distinguish this. Our lives will have guests,
Yes.
obviously.
yes,
But also our lives will be for you guys to give us what you want us to talk about, because that way we can interact with you guys on our YouTube chat. You guys can ask us questions. You guys can put questions into our Google sheet that we have up on our page as well. But our deep dive is things that we come together that we decide that we want to bring to you guys.
yeah,
It's very important for us, to have the topics that we feel in the spirit to talk to you about, to dive deep into. So yes, remember that our deep dives, our non-recorded ones, are going to be things that we're going to go deep into. And then our lives is going to be where we have guests and what we have you guys.
eventually have games and other fun stuff for our lives. This first episode's just been like put together, so
Yeah.
as of our next one, we'll have a bit more fun. But-
Like, I mean, if you guys want us to do any kind of food challenges or something, we can look into doing that on our podcast for the live episodes. Things like that. We won't do Bean Boozled, though. Please don't suggest it. It's disgusting. I've done it before.
We will vet every idea that comes through.
We're the puppets, you're the string,
But yeah,
is a way to put it.
yeah, but yeah, we're looking into a new permanent home too. With the church gear being reallocated from the podcast set, so there's not much left of it.
We won't ask for donations.
It's just the mics. So we're not asking for the donations yet. Although we will have some sort of link set up somewhere if
No, we
someone
will.
feels, but no.
No, we want this to be something that we, at the moment, finance until we get sponsors or whatever down the track. But
Yeah.
we just want, our heart was to do this for you guys, and we don't want your money. Like,
Yeah. But if you
we
guys
wanna
want
do
to
this for
tithe
you.
$10,000,
going a bit mega church there, Joe.
what is it? Televangelizing, getting my Kenneth
If
Copeland
you
on.
want the blessings, Then tie them all.
I'm getting my Kenneth Copeland on, you know?
If you donate $10,000, we'll give you a golden seat right in front of us to watch the podcast live in person.
Yes.
Oh, yeah. Now, speaking of which, we've got to sit down with Pastor Jake at some point,
Yes.
work out details, work out all the coordination, but info for
Youth camp.
youth camp is coming out. I know some of the changes, and I've seen some of the graphics that have even been designed for it.
Oh, really?
The
He
joys
has
of
perks we don't. It's
the
pretty
joys
unfair.
of having some higher perks and knowing the right people. But I've seen the design. I know what a lot of the info for camp is. I don't know the date yet. That's why we still have to talk logistics with Pastor Jake. But he made us that challenge last year on our first episode, just after camp. If we got 100 views, we could do a live episode
And we got 100 views in the first.
in the first couple of weeks. So, Jake, if you're watching, we need to sit down and talk logistics for camp
Yeah, we do.
so we can work out when we're actually going to do a physical live in person. Now, we're humming and hawing
Yeah.
because we're in a spot where we can have good cell reception, or should I say good reception in general. We're humming and hawing about doing it physically live at camp, or if we're going to pre-record at camp, I take it home, I put it in the editing suite, chop it up, edit it all together, and then schedule it to go live the following week, like we did for camp last year, where the first week back was everyone at home doing a watch party for the podcast stuff.
Yes.
So we're running through ideas. We're running through. Holding the mic. We're running through ideas. We're trying to work things out. Joe, at some point this year, is going on a nice holiday to England.
Yes. Well, England will be
was
one
gonna
of the
say Europe.
places. England will be
Europa.
Europe. And yeah, it would just be a nice 2-year anniversary celebration with my lovely wife.
Bear with us. Someone has messaged in the chat about some audio issues. They know who they are. And totally, I don't have a wireless mic that reaches all the way
Do
to the
I
desk.
need to talk like this? Can y'all hear me?
I don't know if dialect is the problem.
Is dialect the issue?
We have too much fun on this podcast.
Oh, it wouldn't be a live episode without technical challenges, would it?
I suggest turning down your volume at home.
Dial more if you want to hear us better.
The softer it is, the more American I go.
They know who they are in the chat.
It's
We
not that I
put
go American, it's just a bad version of America.
Did they say it's better now?
And if you don't know who they are, when you see that message and Wales, I went running.
That's so.
And this is why for the live, it'd be fun to have a roaming cam.
Giuseppe, I can't see your profile.
It's
Oh, it's Joseph.
Joseph.
Is
the,
it Joseph?
the techie Joseph, not the other not the youth
Wilson
Joseph.
Joseph.
Yes.
Wilson. Thank you, Joseph.
Hi, Giuseppe.
We know you and Marley and
Thank you for doing
Janine are
your
watching at home.
Thank you for doing your job on a Saturday and not on any other day of the week. We appreciate you.
Well, he was here.
I meant he does his. I meant no. Hang on, I misspoke there. You do your job every other day as well. I know that. I meant specifically you're not working right now. That's what I meant. I didn't. Yep. I'm
Yeah,
gonna
well-
be quiet
well,
now.
yeah,
I'm
he
gonna
was-
let the boys talk.
He was here before we went live, sorting out some stuff for tomorrow, which we'll get on towards the end of the podcast.
Yes, super. Perfect level now. Wonderful. I'm
Thank
not
you.
going to shout. I don't want to.
I don't think the TVs or headphones would handle us yelling.
Is it a yay or a nay, or was it a dialect issue? If when I went louder, did I go louder, or was it just the mic? It's just
And we have the Watts family watching too, or at least Jacinta watching.
Hello, welcome for your first pod. You haven't been on before in the chat. Welcome.
yeah, no, it's so big. I'm actually so excited. I'm actually really excited about the.
We are like, it's like if you put like 3 like golden retrievers in the same room and they just see the same squirrel at the same time.
And this is why our lives will have no script and no time frame. So
Yeah.
be prepared for maybe 2 hours of live sometime.
Yeah.
It's okay. You don't have to stay the whole time, despite what Zach might say.
No, you can turn off. This is why the live has a DVR and always stays up. and
Have-
now someone's in charge of making shorts for it.
Have we done the formalities? Have we finished all that?
No, but
Like the vision and stuff, or do we still have more?
Look, I am actually super excited about like some of the guests I want to get on. Like we want to get on our very own pastors.
Yes.
You know, we want to get Jake on again. Like even if we can get,
After Bub, Jake, don't panic. We're not going to try and get you on
Yes.
the next 2 weeks.
it'll actually be the next 3 weeks.
I was going to say 3.
No, we will
we'll,
get.
we'll bug you in week 1 of baby being here. No,
Yeah.
I'm just kidding.
No,
it'll-
no, we'll
I'm
we'll
absolutely
give you
kidding.
till like towards the end of the term, then we'll get you on.
Yeah,
Maybe
it'll-
even
No.
holidays.
We'll
Yeah,
wait
we'll see.
till after camp.
and then
I
we
think
want
that's
to
a good
get
time frame.
the pastor with the very second best name aside from Jesus, Pastor Josiah,
Yes.
on as well, and then eventually, actually, we're planning on getting Pastor Danny and Mel on as well.
Yeah. Try and
And,
do an episode all about finances.
Yeah, and by God's grace, we want to get Pastor Sean on as well.
That
Hopefully
one
one
might
day.
take a bit of.
That will
That-
take
oh,
a bit
well,
of
I think-
convincing.
That will
feel
take a
like-
bit of convincing.
I feel like that'd be a day session,
Yes,
not
so-
a night thing.
Yeah,
so,
we can pre-record that
But,
one. Schedule
yeah.
it.
like it'd be, because it'd be awesome to have Sean on. You know, like that
Yeah.
man has wisdom, godly wisdom beyond godly wisdom, and
He'd be-
only
he-
because God works for
He
him
would
so
even be good
much.
for a deep dive episode or two.
Oh, that'd be insane.
He would actually
yeah.
be. I think actually he'd be cool for a deep dive.
He would be cool for a deep dive. I know I said before that we
He'd
wouldn't
also
have
keep us
guests.
on track,
He would keep us.
and he'd answer the weird questions that I had.
And he had some deep
that I
questions,
have.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And yeah, but I even know from people from my old church who I'd be really keen to get on as well.
Yeah.
Like I don't know if you guys know this person, but Andrew Staggs is the principal of CMC, City Point Ministry College in which is near the Christian Heritage College.
In Mansfield.
In Mansfield with the big City Point campus.
Yeah, like I want to get him on because he's actually awesome. He's done a lot of good work, and it'd be awesome to have him on. And I think it's like the City Point pastor in Ipswich. He'd be
Mm.
pretty cool to get on
Mm.
as well. Do we have any guests coming for the youth camp? Do you know? Or if you do know, you don't have to name drop. But
Well, we know one. We just have to organise them for the podcast episode.
Is it confirmed or potential?
Well, until we talk logistics with Jake, anything's.
Okay, so it's hypothetical. at this point.
Hypothetical.
Yep.
But we have one in mind already if he's scheduled for camp.
yeah,
And he is going to be a big one.
that'd be cool.
If when the details for the camp come out, we will start dripping and dropping things.
But we have we all have ideas of guests that we would like to bring in the future.
yeah,
Just local pastors, other youth leaders, things like people like that who have also got experience
yeah.
both in the church and in ministry as well.
And I've got friends in different denominations, you know, who'd love to come and like. I come from a Lutheran church, and I have a friend of mine who's a Lutheran pastor down in Beanley. I'd love to get him on. He's honestly such an amazing man of God. Like,
Yeah.
he's amazing.
We some people in the States that we can.
Yeah,
Try
like
and
we were
tee up.
talking maybe getting musical guests as well, even if it was just for a Zoom kind of setup, just to ask them questions, get their, expertise in ministry, because we didn't want to just restrict it to our church or our youth group. We wanted it to go further
Yeah.
and expand beyond the walls of this beautiful home we call church. Church
Yeah.
we call home.
Yeah.
I got it.
Get out of the four walls of Dunamis and get it.
We
out
love
to the world.
Dunamis. It's our home.
It's our home.
But
we love the gear
It's not
that
the
they leave.
podcast's home
No.
permanently.
The-
It's our temporary home.
There is some.
Yeah, I just thought of some cool things that we could do.
Joe just had a thought. I saw it on the screen.
Right,
Yeah.
right, what's one of them?
Oh, you know what would be really cool, guys? Is if we could bring the Bible to like fandom versus like Star Wars, Marvel, DC.
I think there's a pastor in the church who would happily
Pastor
tune
Shane.
into that podcast. Yeah,
Pastor Shane.
And we
No,
could-
he would want to be a guest.
and he would probably want to come on and probably dress up like he did for the church's podcast.
Is he a Star Wars fan?
Yeah.
I love Star Wars. Love Star Wars.
His birthday is May the 4th.
That's
yeah.
when Sean and I
Yeah.
started dating.
Really?
Yeah.
Actually, no, same.
Yeah.
Same. That's
Yeah.
so funny. I feel like we talked about that last year. Or something.
We
Like, that
did.
was like deja vu.
We
Hang on. Sorry,
and,
guys.
and this is why we get off track, and our lives will have no set time frame.
Again 3 golden retrievers that all see the
I
same
mean, it's
squirrel.
time filler, you know. It's like, I don't know if you guys know anything about One Piece, but they've got heaps of filler episodes. You know, we're kind of like these moments are kind of the filler for our podcast episodes.
Yup.
I know One Piece, but not that well.
I'm like
I like good anime.
I'm like 1,140 episodes into it. Well, no, 1,114 episodes into it.
How many
It's
are there?
1,145 or 55.
Oh, you're almost at the end.
Almost at the end, yeah. But it's
How
been
do you know that?
Because I can do simple maths.
Oh, I wasn't paying attention, to be honest.
But-
I tried. But
we're not going to
yeah.
do anime. Don't worry. It was
No,
just a
no.
wandering thought.
You just had a thought.
we do have
are
some-
not doing anime.
We do have some specials coming up at some point, whether they're deep dives or lives,
Mm.
especially what in 2 weeks, 3 weeks,
2-3 weeks.
3 weeks, Valentine's Day.
Valentine's special.
Yeah, that'll be a good one.
We worked out it's a deep dive, so we're probably going to do a deep dive special on that.
Are you going to join us for that one?
I will join you. We might maybe try to get
Can we get
Shinada.
Shinada?
Might even get
Yeah.
Shinada in for that one.
Yeah, we can get Shannara in for that one.
Because it's pre-recorded, so it
She-
won't
yeah,
actually
She
be on
can't say
Valentine's
no.
Day.
I'm too strong.
I don't know. She's pretty strong.
And then
Oh, no. Look, she is strong, but I am much stronger.
towards the end of the term, there's Easter, so
Do the Easter Bunny special.
we'll
I'm
do
just
it.
kidding. Easter special.
Easter.
We'll do an Easter special. I think we said Easter Saturday.
Yeah. Yes.
So
Are they going to do?
Is that pre-recorded though, or is that
there's a,
live?
there's a production. So
Yeah,
we'll
there'll
have
be
to
no
pre-record.
production stuff on that day, so it'll be pre-recorded.
Pre-recorded
Yeah, right.
deep dive.
Pre-recorded. Cool.
Might even see if we can tee up the one and only Eric to come on to talk, even for a few minutes, about the production.
Oh yeah.
Having
we could
Eric
do,
talk
like, a
about anything would be
post-production with
cool.
Eric, maybe.
Yes.
Having Eric talk about anything would be cool.
Yeah.
Just to have him on here.
Also, follow Eric on socials. He actually talks about Jesus a lot on his socials.
Yeah.
He does. It's great.
And then that's term one. Term two's a big one. You're away.
I'm away for
You're away for a month, so 2 live episodes.
month, 20 days, 21 days.
Roughly a month.
3
Yeah.
weeks.
3
Guys,
weeks.
He
Sorry.
rounds up.
Go, yeah, I know.
He rounds up constantly. He'll be like, it's 7:30 and it'll be like 1:15. I feel like he does it to hurry me up though. Probably like
No.
at least 2/3 of the time.
Ever.
But I'm really I'm really sad that there's something happening at the church while I'm away, and I'm really upset about it.
Yes.
What?
Really sad.
What is it?
Because I was talking because Jake was telling me about it like a while ago.
Oh.
I'm like,
We have
is it?
that-
And he said it's in June, and I'm like, no, Jake,
It's
it can't be in
the,
June.
the 12th of June. These are the Conquerors.
And if you don't know who the Conquerors are,
Then you've been missing out.
yes, they
Yes.
are.
You need to be here on the 12th of June if you're under 18.
yeah,
Do you know, I actually saw them. They came to my school
yeah. Are they?
when I was in whatever grade it was, 8 or 9.
They're pretty huge guys. Huh?
They are.
Yeah. And like they literally just grab a phone book and they just tear it in half.
We've had them here outside.
like
on a
they're
stage
ridiculously
before,
strong.
so
Like a
that's-
full, not like those like flimsy little skinny yellow pages we get now, but like the big thick ones that had like hundreds of thousands of companies in them.
Yeah.
Do we have comments?
But I'm really sad. I'm really, really, really sad. No, just since it was just saying she doesn't know how people like anime. Look,
She
some
what?
people she doesn't know how. Look, there is some anime that's questionable, very questionable, but there's some of it I like. But it's because I'm a guy. I like all the. I like action movies. I like fight scenes. You know, like in One Piece, there are awesome fight scenes. There are quite a few animes with awesome fight scenes. I like it just because I like the fighting and I like the character development. I like how in some cases I can apply Jesus to it, you know. But I've even seen, and I don't know how I feel about it. I don't know if you guys seen. Do you know anything about like Jujutsu Kaisen?
No.
So, but do you know anything about that anime?
I haven't even heard of it.
It's very I'm gonna say it's like kind of witchcrafty focused.
Hmm.
which is why I'm not
Bad.
the biggest fan of it.
Yeah.
In terms of that, I'm not a fan of it. But on some pages, they have like, they've made short reels where they've infused Jesus into it, and Jesus does his own domain expansion, is what they call it. And I don't know how to feel about it. Like,
So they're mixing light and darkness.
yeah, I
That's
like how
weird.
like like it stirs to Jesus, but it's I don't know how to feel about it really.
See, I don't know. I don't like that. I don't like things that are blatantly, like, demonically inclined. Adding Jesus in there for like a sprinkle of light to be like, we're not evil,
Yeah,
when like it is inherently
it's
evil. Like,
still,
it's
you
still
know.
bad. Like, you can't. It's like going, oh well, my white lies aren't really lies. They're not as bad as as like a dark lie. And I'm like, but a lie's a lie. Sinners is still sin. You know, like, just because you sprinkle Jesus in, it doesn't make it Christian.
Yeah, and I
You
mean,
Like, I remember someone years ago, they argued that Eminem was a Christian, and this was
really,
yeah,
Eminem.
yeah, in like the early 2000s, and I was like, please explain. And he's like, because he says Jesus and God a lot in his what? Okay, no, immediately no.
Yeah.
You're like,
Yeah, no.
just because someone references something Christian in their lyrics or whatever doesn't mean that they are a Christian. Like, it's all about what's in their fruit, you know? If it's not producing good fruit, then it's just rotten all up.
Yeah, and I mean,
That's
a-
just my hot take,
yeah,
though.
in a lot of animes, they aren't obviously Christian focused,
No.
but
I think there are some, though.
yeah, maybe. But like for example, I'm with the new season of My Hero Academia coming out. I'm watching it from the very beginning, and you know, it's actually got a really cool concept. You know, there's your main guy Izuku Midoriya is born without a quirk, which is like a superpower in a world where quirks are running rampant, and he meets the greatest hero of All Might, and he is discipled under All Might to become this greatest hero. And there's this character development where Izuku Midoriya goes from this like cowardice, weak person to like a strong, smart hero who puts the lives of others before himself.
Isn't that just the plot of Sky High?
That is pretty much
What's-
the plot of Sky High.
But think about that in the scope of Christ.
Okay.
But what's Sky High? Whoa.
No, what?
Okay.
What?
No.
Okay,
Are you
wait,
serious?
hold on,
Moving,
hold on,
moving up
hold
with Shinada.
Okay.
Hold on.
Sky High.
Just,
Guys,
maybe I remember. Maybe I.
It was a movie. It was an early 2000s movie.
Yeah.
Have you seen The Flash? Like the TV series The Flash?
Yeah.
You know the chick who plays Caitlin Snow? She's in it.
Yeah. Not. Hold on. I'm trying. No, Sky High film.
When
It's
you're
like
Shinada's been on
superhero
your
school,
laptop.
and this kid, he's like the child of two superheroes. He doesn't have powers, and then he gets his powers because he falls in love with the main chick.
Oh.
But he becomes a hero in
I
his
don't
own rights,
think I've
even
seen
without his
it.
powers.
I don't think I've seen it.
Oh, it's such a good movie. We need to do a movie night.
But
Yes.
Sorry, guys, that was a way off sidebar.
No,
But if you've heard of
Hey,
Sky
hey,
High,
Jay,
if
can we
you've
do a
heard of
movie
Sky
night at
High,
youth?
tell
Yes.
Joel about it. Tell him how good it is.
Next
But
minute, all the
it's-
youth girls start coming to him and telling him how
Yeah,
good
can
it
we
is.
do a?
But essentially, you know, the thing is, it's like Izuku Midoriya in My Hero Academia, we are this cowardice person. And then when we come under Christ, we become the very best version of ourselves. And we overcome the enemy. Like Izuku Midoriya overcomes enemy after enemy after enemy because he learned so much from this main hero, All Might. And like us, we overcome enemy over enemy over enemy by reading our word, discipled through Christ. You know, yes, it's not inherently Christian, but if you watch things through a Christian lens, then you can actually gain something from it.
Yeah, we got off what we were talking about.
Yeah, we got way off track. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Where did we
We were talking about guests this year.
yes.
Yes, because we went to term 2 while you're away. Because while Joe is away overseas, we're still gonna do the live. At least,
Zach and I will.
Kat and I will hold down the fort for the lives,
And then I will
and then we're working on a plan for deep dive.
yeah.
Whether Joe does his deep dive by himself, whether We coordinate time zones for remote deep dive.
Yeah, because that'd be cool if I did like a deep dive while in like France or Italy or on a cruise.
Yeah.
Oh, I couldn't do it on a cruise. I don't know what the Wi-Fi situation on a cruise is. Because I haven't been on a cruise in a while, but
But doesn't mean you can't film it and then just
yeah.
use that
Do you know,
episode
I
later.
have an actual genuine, terrifying, overwhelming phobia of cruises.
Like Toyota cruise, like Honda cruise, Holland cruises.
You got there eventually.
I got there eventually. You gotta.
Didn't you have a cruise?
Yeah.
so funny.
So Kat was scared of my old car.
No, like actual like cruise, going on like a cruise as a holiday, it just actually terrifies me. Like I'd rather stay on dry land and know that I'm safe, you know?
Yeah.
I mean, there's risks on dry land too, but
So what you're saying is you wouldn't survive in the Pirates of the Caribbean movie.
probably not. I'd nope it out of there.
Yeah.
Just take me now.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. But the lives will still happen at least.
Yes.
Kat and I
So
will have some lovely guests on.
we will do what we can. We will
Most certainly.
reach
do
out
what
to
we
some
can.
people, see what we can do in terms of a live podcast or two while Joe's away.
And then we worked out 2 from the dates.
Yep.
And then he comes back just in time for camp.
Yeah, I was so worried I was going to miss out on camp. We were discussing it before. I'm like, oh, wait. Does camp fall in June again?
No, it was July last year.
It's July.
Or was it July last year?
Yeah.
It was the second week of the holidays last year.
That middle of the year, like, stumps me sometimes.
Yeah.
Christmas stumps me. I always forget what day it is.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
even I feel like when I got back to work this year, we just hit the ground running. It's like that scene from Indiana Jones where that giant boulder's chasing him down. That's what it's been like since like Monday, the 5th of Jan.
Do you know I saw that movie one time
Really?
and I was a child? But I did sneak into the last seniors film day that they had here and watched whichever one they watched that day.
I think they watched the first one.
Yeah, sorry, Taj. I was working. It's actually it's really cool. I've got the opportunity to. I'm not going to be working Fridays anymore until I get a second job. Because
Ooh.
yes, in this economy, because we got plans for like Shanada and I have plans for this year, you know, as well. Like I've got to pay off some debts. We want to buy a house. Obviously, we got to pay for a
Start a family.
Oh, that's not this year.
Oh,
Unfortunately,
almost caught him.
that's not this year. Unfortunately, I do want it to be this year.
I knew that wasn't the answer because I talked to your wife.
Yes,
We chat
Shanada's
sometimes.
wants to wait till things are in order, which makes
That's
sense.
fair.
It makes sense. It
Yeah.
does.
We didn't have that luxury because we weren't even trying and we fell pregnant. He was a happy little surprise.
Yeah.
And he's still happy. But his moods are now a surprise.
Yes.
All right, back on topic. We are
Which-
keen for this year.
We are
is
very
the
keen.
biggest gist of it, I
Yeah.
guess. We're excited to expand. We're excited to have episodes coming every Saturday now instead of just once every 3 weeks. So obviously, as we said, one live episode a fortnight, and then on the opposite fortnight, it'll be a pre-recorded deep dive.
Deep dive.
Yeah. And I'm actually really excited because we're obviously going to do more shorts. We're going to have,
Yes.
we're going to get so much more involved in the social media side of
Yep.
things, bolster our,
Viewing.
so we can actually, you know, have foundation upon which these viewers and these subscribers, these followers stand upon, which is Jesus.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
Jesus will make that foundation through our engagement with you guys.
Yeah.
And it's also really cool because I think realizing doing this podcast, I've never been much of a social media person. Like I don't post very often. I don't post stories. Like I think the only stories I ever post nowadays are like with my wife or post with my wife. I actually want to start building a social media page.
Well,
You know,
sharing all the content from the Radical
Yeah.
podcast,
Like
social media will help.
yeah, we can. Like I can share it on my page. I want to make my own stuff. You know, I want to do Jesus content on my page. I want to do day in the life content on my page. Like, and later down the track, do gaming content on my page because I love the
Ooh.
game. like I reckon one of my favorite games I played before getting rid of my PS5 was Elden Ring, which was actually really fun.
I always wanted to play that when it came out, and I never got to.
Like I played it. My brother was like, "Oh, it's too hard. Like if you haven't played Dark Souls, you're not gonna do very well." Like I beat the game twice before he beat it.
So
On the easy level or on the hardest
Okay,
level?
okay. So the thing is,
I feel like that doesn't matter if he
Alright.
said it. He didn't specify the difficulty when he said that to you.
I'm going to with the Souls games. Usually with games you have easy, medium, hard.
Mm.
There's just very hard. There's no difficulty.
Wow.
Oh, so you just get
Yeah, so you
straight
get
in there.
thrown into the deep end, and not only the way they design the game is that if you keep dying, the enemy it learns how you fight.
So it turns the difficulty down
So
Yeah.
for
it's
you.
like AI
Yeah.
heavy, really.
And then if you beat the game, you can do New Game +1, which is twice as hard. And that goes all the way up to New Game +7, which means if you want to go up to New Game +7, it means that the game gets 128 times harder.
Why would you want to do that?
Because
to
it's
yourself?
fun. You know, easy games are just too boring.
Because it's an AI game before AI was a
No, do
thing.
you know what I like? I like games like, you know, Crash Bandicoot, right? How like the
Yeah.
first one, it's like pretty easy. You can get to the third level, the third island, in the same day, and then you get to the second one, it's a little bit harder, and then you get to the third one, you're like, I can't even bother with this
Yeah.
because it goes. And these are games for like kids or whatever.
Mm.
So, and I'm a grown adult, and I've been playing those games since I was a kid, and I still can't conquer the third game. But I feel like they made it harder for the remaster.
Yeah.
It would have had to.
Well, part of it was they got rid of cheat codes.
Yes.
True. No.
Cheat codes are a
game
thing.
mods, that sort of thing. They don't really exist in modern gaming.
Although if you look hard enough, there's always a way to cheat a modern game.
But people
Says the
getting
tech guy.
getting so good at games like easy's just not the vibe anymore. Like even on I'm a big Star Wars fan, so I love Jedi Fallen Order. Is it Jedi? Oh, Jedi Fallen Order. I think that's the second one. But you know, it's not fun to play on the easy round because stormtroopers just shoot the blaster bolt like once every 3 seconds. But on the hard one, you need
However, with a stormtrooper shooting correctly in the first place. On the easy.
Yes, I don't know if you guys know the kind of the meme, but stormtroopers always miss.
Look,
They
guys,
never-
I know the references, but it's not my thing at all.
Like I'm a nerd. Like
I'm a nerd too, but I'm like a Lord of the Rings,
I'm a bit of a nerd for the Lord of the
Hobbit
Rings.
kind of nerd.
Like, do you have the Silmarillion?
No, but my dad does.
My cousin has Silmarillion. I'm so jealous. Like,
My dad has a copy, I'm pretty sure.
but Lord of the Rings is Christian based. That's actually Christian based
Yeah.
because Tolkien was a Christian who led C.S. Lewis to Christianity,
Mm-hmm.
which is awesome. And then
And the Chronicles of Narnia, also Christian, also a series that I enjoy.
and Sean actually, Pastor Sean referenced that.
He references C.S. Lewis a lot.
He
Yeah,
does.
but he referenced what was the book? I don't remember the book he referenced though. Like he went on about how he did it in the service not too long ago.
Do you remember what the book was about?
It was like
You remember which
Was
service?
it a Narnia book?
it was a Narnia book. Hold on.
Was
So
it The
I
Lion, the
don't
Witch,
think
and
it's
the
the Magician's
Wardrobe?
Nephew. It's not this. It's not
This-
the Battle of Five Army.
What's it called?
No, that's what I'm. Oh, I feel like my laptop's about to die.
Oh no.
But
It's
it's
my
okay.
phone. My phone's on 2%.
I'm on 38, so.
Oh.
Yeah, so no line original. It's not Prince Caspian, not Voyage of the Dawn Treader. The Horse and His Boy.
Ah, yep,
Uh,
yep.
Yeah, so that's what he referenced. The Horse and His Boy.
There's so many in the series, I can't remember them all.
It was actually such a cool way that he referenced it as well.
That's really cool.
Made me want to read the Narnia
I must have
series again.
missed that.
You,
I don't know if I was home that day or if I was like
you're probably home.
Actually,
with AJ maybe.
Yeah.
do you know what else we could do like deep dives into?
Books.
Like, I reckon we could do deep dives into books
Oh,
as well.
I would love that.
Like, I'm reading through 1984 right now.
Absolutely not.
Huh?
Nope.
What?
I don't know. Just the concept of that book scares me. I've
But
never
that's
read
the
it.
thing. That's why you talk about
I know
it.
it's why it's
know?
supposed like the whole point of it.
But it was written after World
Are
War
you gonna
II.
die?
This mic's going to die.
Zach's microphone needs a battery change.
So Zaxxon,
So we're on technical difficulty number 2 of the night.
yeah.
And
And we're
both
only
of them
one
have been microphone related.
We're only episode 1 in the year. We're off to a good start.
Yeah. But it'd
It's
be
fine.
really cool because, like, 1984 and Animal Farm have really, like, they're important concepts to know about how the enemy works.
Like,
So-
yeah, but I don't know, just the concept of it just terrifies me to think about.
But it's what's happening now. That's the thing.
Yeah.
But wouldn't it be?
Blissful ignorance.
But I don't know where it says. But like, my people are destroyed for the lack of their knowledge. For lack of
That's
knowledge.
true. That is true. But I don't want to read about a fictional version of something that's already happening.
It's one of those books. I don't think it's fictional. I think it's informative, and so is Animal Farm.
Yeah, but when it was written, it wouldn't have been informative. It would have been fiction. It would have been like
It would have been a warning.
his perception
It's a
of what could.
warning.
It would have been his perception of what could have happened in the future, what could potentially happen in the future, if we're not careful with technology, and that's kind of what's happening now.
But it's a warning, you know. Like the like Big Brother's party. I think there's 3 sayings. It's like what is it? War is freedom. Ignorance is knowledge, or something like that. And yeah, war is peace. Ignorance is knowledge, and there's a third one, which is honestly how the world thinks right now. And an Animal Farm talks about the dangers of rebellion. You know how the animals kicked out the humans, and then the pigs took over as the top hierarchy, and then the conditions weren't much better for the animals. Like, these are things that people don't think about.
Yeah.
Like there's an anime called The Rising of the Shield Hero, and it's about these 4 heroes that get tossed into this other dimensional world to stop the waves, is what they call it. And in one of the heroes, I think it's the bow hero, goes and saves a town from an evil king, but then just leaves it, and the conditions of the people get much worse. Which is kind of like a cool visual to see because, well, not cool, but it's a good visual to see how rebellion seems nice, but it actually makes the situation worse in the long term. So yeah, we could do like books. We could do like in-depth book dives, you know.
Yeah, so much we can do.
Yeah.
There's a lot.
We need to start making documents where everything's put at least track of it all.
What I reckon we can do is, and I just thought about it like not too long. I reckon we can go into the Bible app's verse of the day. We can read it and we can reflect on it for a bit before it
Yes.
goes off.
Yes.
I want to see if we have the same one, so I'm going to pull it up.
I feel like we do. I think Zach and I did this like a while ago.
Yeah, but sometimes it could be different.
All right, my battery's low, so
I actually don't remember if it was the same or different, to be honest.
What have you got?
I've got Lamentations 3:25.
Yep, we all get the same one.
Yeah.
So
Makes life easy for me.
the Lord is good to those who wait for him, to the soul who seeks him. How?
What version do you have?
I have ESV,
What about you?
the best
I've
version.
got NIV.
And I have 8, like the Holman translation.
But we all say similar things.
I reckon let's read the verses before and the verse after.
Yeah.
So it says, "The Lord is my portion," says my soul. "Therefore I will hope in him. The Lord is good to those who wait for him, to the soul who seeks him. It is good that one should wait quietly for the salvation of the Lord." What do you guys think about that?
I forgot what the verse was for a minute, but even though you just said it,
Lamentations
yeah, I got it.
3:24 to 26.
I got it.
I
Just
I
highlighting it so I
just
can see it better.
somehow found in the Bible that we can we can compare versions.
Yeah, you can.
But we're not comparing versions.
No, but this is interesting.
we're
The
reflecting.
Passion Translation doesn't say the Lord; it says Yahweh is always. So they all basically are saying a similar thing.
What my hot take is, the Passion Translation is kind of an ick.
No, I have to agree with that. And I was going to say, oh, not the Passion Translation.
Yeah. Look, if you guys like the Passion Translation, I'm so sorry, but it's an ick. It's just, do you know what it's like if like what are they called, gypsies? It's kind of like if gypsies wrote a translation of the Bible, that's what the Passion Translation would be.
It's like the most It's like if a poet wrote the Bible, but like not in a good way. More like
No,
a poet with a
would
really skewed
be-
perception of reality.
Yeah. Like
I'm not saying it twists the Bible,
like
but
Keith
I'm also
Green
not
before
saying
he was
it's
a
not.
Christian type of vibe.
Pardon?
Like Keith Green before he's a Christian type of vibe.
Okay, so I know a little bit about him. I know that he's no longer with us and he passed away in like the 80s.
Mum named me after his kid.
But really?
Yeah.
But I didn't know anything about his pre-Jesus life because I don't know.
So there's an autobiography called No Compromise, and it talks about how before he came to Christ, he was trying a bunch of different things. Like he was on LSD, he was on all this different stuff, and even on LSD, he said that like it wrote in his autobiography that he walked with God and in this like high, but then when he actually started to look into Christianity, there was this friend that was with him and his wife. And when he started reading the Bible, his friend actually manifested. And like, yeah. And they were kind of like, what was that? And I think it started pointing them down towards this track of Jesus because they're like, what was this thing that happened as soon as I started talking about Jesus?
As in, like, he was possessed.
Yeah,
like, he had demons in him.
Manifested like full possessed behavior.
That's crazy.
And yeah, anyway, let's get back onto. So yeah, the Lord is
Way off topic today.
Also, my laptop just died.
It
so
sure did. I just saw that, and my phone's about to have a 1%.
Yeah, the Lord is my portion, says my soul. Therefore, I will hope in Him. It kind of points to when Jesus says in the Beatitudes, blessed are those who hunger and thirst for righteousness, for they shall be satisfied. That's kind of what I think about with this.
Yeah.
The Lord is my portion, says my soul. Like, the Lord feeds my soul, therefore I will hope in Him. What does that mean to you guys?
Can you repeat it for the class, please?
The Lord is my portion, says my soul. Therefore I will hope in Him.
Zaki?
Zacky wacky?
I'm not the only one that calls him that. Joe calls him that too. The other Joe.
Yeah.
Not this Joe, the other Joe.
And I call our pastor Jakey Wakey.
Or as Eve call him, Unk.
Unk, yeah. So yeah, what do you think about
They
that?
call us all Unk. Anyone over 18 is an Unk, apparently. So I must be like a great Unk. Because I'm in my 30s.
They called Hannah Unk, apparently.
That's so funny. I don't know. That's really
have
funny.
to ask the youth when we've got them in for an episode or two.
Yeah. Yes.
So back to the Bible
Anyway,
verse.
Yes.
What does that verse speak to you, Zach?
He needs you
The
to
Lord is
repeat
my
it.
portion, says my soul. Therefore I will hope in Him.
If you put your hope in the right place,
Which is?
God,
Yes.
obviously. Or if you want to be really specific, the Father, Son, and Holy Spirit,
The Holy Trinity.
then what are we there for?
Therefore I hope in him.
Therefore, I hope in Him.
The Lord is good to those who wait for Him, to the soul who seeks Him.
Yeah, so if you seek to the right places, if you look at the right places,
Yeah.
the Holy Trinity, Father, Son, Holy Spirit, then the Lord is good to you.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, and a very good example of that is Paul. Like, I'm reading through Acts at the moment, and it actually is really opening my eyes to the story of Paul, because I knew that Paul was a very strong man of God, but reading what he went through for the sake of Christ was insane. Like, everywhere he went was because the Spirit guided him. Like, even he was faithful in prison. He was faithful out of prison. He was faithful after being almost stoned to death. He was faithful after the numerous times that the Jews came against him and stirred up a crowd against him. Like, it's amazing. You know, like, Paul waited on him. His soul sought him. He had hope in God. God was his portion. And because of that, he had salvation in God.
Yeah.
So this is what it means to us, is that if we allow God to be the satiation, I don't know if that's a word, but like a elongated version of satiated, we have hope in him, and then therefore we wait on him while seeking him. And because of that, we wait quietly, we wait humbly for the salvation of God. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
And I love Lamentations. Lamentations is such a cool book of the Bible. Yeah, that's I guess that's my simple take on that.
Yeah, that's cool.
And I think we can end it there.
Yeah.
Yep.
Let's end in prayer.
Yes.
Heavenly Father, thank you for this night. Thank you, Lord, that we're able to do this podcast, that we're able to bring you to the youth, to the young adults, not only of this church, but of our community and of our province, of our state, of our country, Lord, and to the world. Thank you, Lord, that we are able to come together and do lives and do deep dives and, to put our faith in you on display as ambassadors of Christ, Lord. Thank you. And I pray that you'll work through this podcast, Lord, that you will work through us, that in accordance to your will about how we boost our viewership, in accordance to your will, how we engage with people and how we answer questions and how we gain questions in our guests, Lord. I pray that your will be done through it, that we work through you. Yes, Lord, thank you. In your name I pray, amen.
Amen.
All right, guys, thank you for tuning back into our first live of 2026. We are
Thank you to all our new viewers too.
Yes.
If you were here for the first time, thank you.
Yep.
And again, if you would like to spread it to your friends
Yes,
so they can watch
please.
too, that would be
Please
very much
do.
appreciated
Please.
because
Even if you have to watch them subscribe to our channel, watch them follow our TikTok and our Instagram and our Spotify, Amazon, YouTube, it'd be so cool because we
Yes.
want to boost our viewership. We want to have I know thousands is the goal for the end of the year, but we want to go over that, guys.
We're going to go above and
Yeah.
beyond that.
We're going to go above and beyond. So God bless. Have a good rest of your long weekend, and
we love you.
we will see you
We'll
guys.
see you guys tomorrow in church for
Yes.
our Australia Day special with
And if
Steve
we
Grace.
don't
Steve
see you in
Grace.
church, we'll name you personally on the next live episode.
Kidding.
someone is taking notes.
I'm just kidding. I'm actually kidding.
Kidding.
We know some of
We
you
wouldn't
have
do that
jobs.
to you guys.
We know some of
Yeah.
you have jobs.
We'll just pull you up in youth.
No, if you're not at youth, we'll call you out then.
Yeah. We will show up to where you go.
It will show up to your workplace and
Yes.
bring church to you.
All right, y'all.
Stay safe.
Stay safe. God bless. Radicals out.